mentioned this in many of my camera comparison videos. Almost all the smartphones struggles in different type of artificial lighting conditions. Let's start with indoor photos. Yes, I have taken all the photos in auto mode with auto HDR on, but I have disabled AI and scene detection. Saturation and white balance jumps back and forth. There is no rule of thumb, it swings like a pendulum. But usually Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra keeps the tone cold and Vivo goes for a bit of a warm tone. Sometimes color grading on Samsung is punchier than Vivo and sometimes it's eye-pleasing on Vivo. In terms of details and textures, it is really a difficult task to decide which one is better. Both performs with consistency and far better than the other competitors. Sometimes in harsh conditions, shadow detail and texture processing is better on Vivo X70 Pro Plus. Other than that, most of the differences between these two smartphones are preferential. Sometimes there is a bit of a color cast on Samsung, but usually both the Galaxy S21 Ultra and Vivo X70 Pro Plus rendered colors with natural tone. When I have done camera comparison video of Vivo X70 Pro, I have clearly mentioned Zeiss lens with T-star coating matters. Look at this photo. Other than Vivo X70 Pro Plus, only its predecessor Vivo X60 Pro Plus could have managed to process this photo with good exposure and contrast. Yes, Vivo X70 Pro Plus got a 2x telephoto lens, but Samsung S21 Ultra got a 3x telephoto lens. This photo was taken at 3x and without any hesitation, Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra has managed to reproduce a sharper image with better color grading and more details. Let's move on to that 5x periscope lens of Vivo X70 Pro Plus. And Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra clearly falls behind, cause S21 Ultra needs to heavily depend on digital cropping to produce a 5x zoom photo. Once again, exposure is better on Vivo X70 Pro Plus, but in terms of details, I don't see any extreme difference. 10x zoom should be the sweet spot for Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, cause there are no other smartphone that comes with a 10x optical zoom feature. Yes, S21 Ultra 10x photos are better, but once again, differences are not like day and night. And in some 10x photos, Vivo X70 Pro Plus almost caught up with S21 Ultra. Due to different color curve, Vivo looks punchier and S21 Ultra looks natural, but who can ignore? X70 Pro Plus has more shadow details. Isn't it surprising? I have my own way to check night mode photos. Most of my subscribers and regular viewers, they know about this. DENS, details, exposure, noise and shadow. But today, here we have another factor differentiating the quality of the photos. Okay, we are talking about lens flares, and Zeiss have been spending millions to get perfect lens flares, and I think Vivo X70 Pro Plus got the best performance under harsh direct lights hitting the lens. Now after cropping in, you can see details, exposure, noise and shadows. Everything is better in the photo grabbed by Vivo X70 Pro Plus. I have taken at least one photo of this place with almost all the smartphones I have, and a few days ago, Vivo X70 Pro has really impressed me. So I thought Vivo X70 Pro Plus would destroy S21 Ultra, but no. Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra also showed its class. So I did some pixel peeping, and after considering all the aspects, yes, X70 Pro Plus is better. I have taken many photos and checked each photo like 100 times to make sure this comparison represents the reality, and Vivo X70 Pro Plus continued to reproduce photos with better exposure and less noise. But I must mention, Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra most of the time in night mode have managed to render colors with soft, natural tone, when X70 Pro Plus goes for more eye-pleasing rendition. I have tried to lock focus on moving objects. Here in this photo, I have tried to focus on this fairy and clicked the shutter. Maybe at a glance the differences are not that visible, but after we heavily crop in, the differences are like day and night. This V1 ISP on Vivo X70 Pro Plus is making a big difference. I have tried to test zoom photos, and this one was taken at 5x. No, Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra doesn't have any telephoto lens for 5x and loses to Vivo X70 Pro Plus cause Vivo got a 5x periscope lens. But I really don't like the idea of tagging an 8 megapixel sensor to that periscope lens. These photos were taken at 10x and Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra has done better, way better, with its dedicated 10x telephoto lens. But I need to mention, even Mi 11 Ultra with a 5x periscope lens did better on these scenarios, better than Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, cause that one comes with a great flagship class 48 megapixel sensor tagged to its periscope lens. And Vivo X70 Pro Plus falls behind due to a poor decision of having an 8 megapixel sensor, which Vivo is going to change in their next flagship smartphone. Yes, there is another lens on Samsung, a 3x telephoto, which beats Vivo X70 Pro Plus 2x telephoto lens in all night mode photos. Yeah, these photos were taken at 3x and S21 Ultra has managed to have better